Okay.
And they had a couple of aircraft that was small, that only held 2 people. They called it a basket something,
Okay.
but basically we just supplied them with parts.
Okay. These were the helicopters that were go out on missions and
Right.
ships
They went out on missions sometimes twice a day, 2 or 3 times a day.
Wow. Okay. And just we're gonna back up a little bit to your first date at Benoit. Let's take us through the process of you getting settled in or figuring out what you need to do and who you were and where you were and all that stuff.
Well, first of all, we went to the camp that we were supposed to go to, and they assigned us a barracks.
Mm-hmm.
And the barracks was the Vietnamese was making the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
It was 6 people in each one. Yeah, 6 people in each one, and then we had to convert our money from piastres from dollar bills to piastres, and we paid a certain amount for KP and a certain amount for the ladies to clean the barracks.
Okay. Okay.
I think it was $400 a month for KP and $3 in piastres
Mm-hmm.
for them to clean the barracks.
Oh. All right. All right. So you all paid to have the locals
Right.
perform those duties.
Right.
Okay. All right. Had you had any, other than basic, had you had any rifle training or firing training, or did you any special?
Not other than basic,
Okay.
just basic training.
Okay. All right. Were you familiar with guns before you got in the military?
Oh yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Being in West Virginia, you're familiar with guns.
Yeah, that's why I asked the question, sort of. Yeah, good. But you know, yeah. So you were familiar with hunting and all that, yeah. Okay. Once you were getting settled into your barracks, and were they more like huts? And they were wooden. Were they wooden? I guess.
It was wooden with metal tiers that come down.
Right.
The windows.
Right. I got you. Yeah.
And we had like a screen to keep the mosquitoes out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting settled in now, and how did they let you know where to report for work and all this?
Well, the company commander held a formation in the morning, and he told us whether we would be going on a mission or we would be going on the job at the flight field.
Okay.
So that's basically how they did it.
Okay, and that was every morning?
Formation every morning.
Okay, you was the flight field or a mission. All right. And so what were your first assignment?
Flight field.
Flight field. What does that mean?
It was just a tent where we serviced the crew chief for parts.
Okay.
We had to order parts, give parts, because they had to pull maintenance on their helicopters
Mm-hmm.
so often. And there were certain things that they had to change over and over again.
Okay.
Like the boot and the tail beam.
Mm-hmm.
We had to order rotor blades,
Mm-hmm.
lag dampers.
Right.
All of that they had to change them so often.
Right.
So many hours they put on the ships, they would change it.
Right. Now, did you have stock? You had like a storeroom, a stock of
We had
stuff,
some.
warehouse? Right.
Yes, we had some stock, but we didn't have a lot. We used to go to battalion, that was on the other side of Saigon, to get parts. We would fly with the company commander.
Mm-hmm.
And either take a helicopter or one of the small planes.
Mm-hmm. to pick up parts?
Pick up parts.
How often did you do that?
Probably twice a week.
It's like, well, did you, how often did you do it? Did you, you were still probably a PFC at this time, or private?
I was a private when I got there.
Mm-hmm.
I made PFC. PFC was 8 months, I believe.
Okay, all right.
And well, that's basically all that we did. You know, just pick up parts. We had to order parts and deliver parts to the crew chief.
Okay.
If a part came in for a particular helicopter, we had we had to go to the file, pull down the slip, and then we would know what ship it went to.
Okay, so you had to put out a requisition, and so it came in. Right. How did it feel flying at that time from point A to point B? You know.
Well, it was scary because the company commander didn't fly way up. You know, he flew a certain distance from the ground, so you know you could see the fire. You know, you could see the Viet Cong firing on you because you know you'd see the smoke coming from either a hooch. We call it a hooch. You know, it was just a shanty, and most of the time it was a hole where they went underground. You know,
So was this a mission? Let's just say whenever this so-called mission to fly to Southfield of Saigon, did people volunteer for that, or were you assigned to it? Or?
No, only the people that worked in the tent to order parts. You know, we had to go in and pick up the parts.
Okay. Did you guys rotate that, or was it?
Well, it depended on how many parts that you had ordered.
Oh, okay.
You know, so if you had a lot of parts ordered for a particular ship, then you would go. You know, so that's why I said I went at least twice a week, 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay. All right. So you kind of like hedge hopping with your plane, then, because it cuts down the ability to aim at you, I guess. Did it ever get real scary? I mean, did you ever have a close call, or did you recall of this hedge hopping thing?
Oh no, I didn't have a close call. No, I didn't have a close call. Sometimes we would take a truck to go and pick up parts too.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I had a close call on the truck because you know we didn't know that we were in Viet Cong territory because you couldn't tell the difference. You know, just looking at them.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so I was in a bad situation. You know, and well, I had a carbine and a 45, and the company commander had a 45. You know, that's all they had, 45s, and it was just the 2 of us that had gone to pick up the parts. So the truck broke down. You know, so we could actually see the other helicopters going over, dropping bombs at different places.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I said that it was a scary situation.
Yeah, so how did that resolve? Someone came to tow the truck or fix the truck?
Well, the motor pool sergeant came. You know, I don't even know how he got there, unless, well, somebody came down in another truck. They were going to our company, so they told the battalion. Well, he wasn't a battalion. He was the sergeant, motor pool sergeant.
Okay.
You know that we had a problem, and he came and he got the truck running.
Okay. All right. All right. So now, were you on like 7 days a week, 24/7, or how was it there?
I don't remember if it was 7-day operation or not. I think it was only 6 days.
6 days. Okay.
You know, I think it was 6 days.
Yeah. Because right around this time, it was still kind of. I know that fighting was going on, but it wasn't as horrible as it got.